So you probably noticed the massive, hideous mess that is the bottom of my garage. Folks, we're putting together the new car today. So this is the stripped down version of the car that we rescued from the junkyard. And folks, it is in pretty rough shape, but I think I've laid out most of my parts in a very organized manner. And yeah, we're gonna put this together. So I still have to go back to Rogers to get the new fenders. There's some lightweight carbon fiber doors. I'm thinking that this is gonna be like a ridiculous just off-road build. We're probably gonna leave some of the parts stripped off it. I've got new off-road headlights we can put on this thing. We'll probably only do one seat, leave the rears deleted, which I didn't know that was a thing now. I mean, maybe you could do it before, but yeah, I'm not even gonna put a rear seat in there. Oh, I think Leo is hungry. But yeah, it's like a project and a half, but I don't think it's gonna actually take that long. We really just have to go back to the store one more time to inspect the new fenders and maybe the front pieces, but it is assembling time. Okay, puppy dog is taken care of. Where do you even start with this? Well, the only thing I do notice, it does appear that there is some old parts in here that I need to get out. I took the off-road suspension or the rally suspension back out after last episode. Let's go and just spit these bolts out real quick. We don't want any of these rusty piles of poo in here. Okay, yep, we can pop out these. So we'll actually have rusty parts once again to take to the junkyard. Not a whole lot, but let's go ahead. Oh, will that one come out? Nope, there's still definitely a bolt in there. There we go. All right, pop that one out there. All right, so there's a couple rusty parts in the back. So we'll probably work suspension first, then we'll move to the engine, and then we'll see where we're gonna go from there. Yeah, I just now realized I don't think I have a transmission for this. How is that one of the pieces I forgot? Oh, we can pick one up in the store. So, all right, let's go ahead and start to assemble. I guess we'll just replace the parts that we just got rid of. So we'll put the front sway bar in, and then we'll put the adjustable A-arms in on the sides. So it's still going to definitely be one of the beefier builds. Oh, my goodness, that just fell off. Oh, no, that actually set on. Thought the rally shocks immediately put it off. All right, so that's all assembled there. We are ready. Let's go ahead and so we'll put the engine on, then we'll put the front sway bar on here in a second too. And look, I'm gonna have matching bolts. We're gonna do black for the interior, and I'll have some silver, I think, for the wheels. We are gonna stick the off-road wheels on here, so these are all aired up and ready to go, so that's gonna make my job a little bit easier here today. But yeah, what do you guys think we should do with the other car? That's a really good question. Right now, it's kind of a mess. It actually got a little bit better after I toned it down a little bit last episode. A lot of people are like, Camodo, your tires are down. It's like, no, they actually weren't fully down. They were actually something we did for the drag strip. It probably didn't make my job too easy trying to tow it back, but we got the job done. It wasn't that bad once we got it rolling. Not gonna lie, it's just super satisfying putting this car together. You kind of feel like you're actually accomplishing something. All right, so we got that in. Let's go ahead and drop the engine in, and then we will put the strut bar on, so that'll bolt down the suspension. We'll bolt down the engine. We'll put the turbo in. Okay, wait, what the heck is that noise? Oh, it's the school bus. They're here. Nope, I don't need a ride to town. We got a brand new build happening here. Actually, I'm really excited for the new car, the front wheel drive one. All right, so the radiator's there. Let's go ahead and put that on there, and then we'll put the turbo on the side. So the engine's in pretty good shape. I don't even know if we're gonna put a hood on this thing. Like, I want to make it look like some sort of ridiculously fast, lightweight off-roader. So definitely eliminating the parts we don't need is probably the way to go. Okay, engine's all put together. Let's put the brake module on. Wait, did this already have this piece? Oh, no, it didn't. There we go. All right, so we'll stick that in. So I believe that's going to be it for the engine compartment, besides the transmission. All right, so probably next we'll move on to the brakes and rotors on the front, and then we'll move to the rear suspension. Yeah, but this is getting put together fairly quick here. Okay, let's go ahead and fit these on the front here. She's going to set pretty tall, but I think that's what we're going to need for the off-road suspension. So the only thing I'm debating on with these front tires, do we want to put a spacer on here? I feel like maybe we should buy the small one. So I think it's probably going to be worth it for us to head up to the store real quick. Let's pick up the remainder of the parts. Oh, I don't have the truck here. Yeah, we're going to have to stuff them all in the car. I think we can do that. I don't know. It's going to be a pretty tight fit. All right, we're ready to shop here. So I know I need more bolts. I need black, and actually I think I can only get the metal ones. at the gas station. Jeez, I forgot about the nitrous bottle, so let's go ahead and buy the mount for that. I guess we'll buy an extra bottle. Okay, so I have the ECU. I don't know about the internals yet. We'll just get like the tachometer to put on there. So here's where some of the new parts come into play. These are cool. So we have the fenders. Do I even want to put fenders on it? Like, I'm kind of curious what it would look like without them. Tail lights, let's use these. Oh, are those smoked out ones? Oh, those are kind of cool. Yeah, let's try these. I'm going to do these for the tail lights. I've got headlights. We found them last episode in the junkyard, the off-road ones, so I think those will look good. I think we will put the nice bumper that we have, the off-road bumper, at the house, but we might leave off a lot of the other pieces. Like I said, we're going for lightweight and functionality. Speaking of lightweight, we need one seat. And yeah, if we go over here, you got these lightweight doors. These look cool. They look like race car doors. So I think we're going to go with these. And pick up one more. And yeah, we'll see kind of where this puts us. Oh yeah, transmission. That's one thing I do need. So they have the auto one. There's the manual. Was there a performance transmission? I don't know if there really was or wasn't. I don't think there was. I think that's just the manual's the one we need. Okay, some time has passed. Everything is back here at the house. Oh, there's the old ECU. All right, so we're working on the rear section. So we want to put the race rear sway bar in. It's kind of hard to see under this. Probably should do this with the creeper. Go, and then we want the A-arms in, so we'll stick those there in there. And then we should be able to stick the suspension in and the strut bar and bolt it all together. Then we'll work on the rear rotor. Okay, there's a chance I forgot my rotors. I'm about to go back to town. Dang it. All right, let's stick the tail lights in. Those look pretty good. Do I need to bolt those in? That's a good question. Hello? Oh, yeah, you do. Okay, so I also opted not to go with the wheel spacer for now. I can always switch that out. That's real easy. I just want to see what this thing looks like with the default setup in the off-road. I think it's going to look pretty cool. But speaking of, we put that bumper on. That looks pretty good there. I'll go get those headlights here in a second, and we'll put those front ones in. Okay, let's go and get the seat in real quick. So, yeah, we're just going to have the one seat. We'll leave the other ones deleted. I think that's the way I want to set this up. There we go. And I think we could also paint this. All right, so manual transmission. About to have to get the creeper out here. We need to swap or actually get this down in there. And then can we stick the exhaust on? Is that the right? Oh, it was the right way. All right, so we can button this up. That'll finish up the engine, and we need to put a muffler on this. But man, we're getting really close, so we're gonna be able to test this thing out. Okay, so that's all set up there. Oh, let's get the ECU out real quick. And I think I'll let you guys pick the settings for it. Okay, rip that old boy out, and then there we go. The new tunable one is in. There we go. And actually leave that open. That way I can remind myself to actually go in there and switch that up. Okay, go and put in one of our gauges. Boom. All right, so doors. Let's see what these look like on there. Oh, those are nice. I like those a whole lot. All right, so we'll stick one there, one there. I like it. It actually does like give it a real race car feel with the little strap there and just how it's bolted on. I kind of wish we could put a roll cage in this. Like, I feel like that should be like one of the last upgrades you could do. Okay, doors are on. All right, so it's all bolted down. So let's look at the interior. I like those deleted seats. Man, too bad we can't put like a sound system or something back there. Like I said, a lot of this is subject to change. We can always go back in and edit some small stuff, but I'm going to make it look the way I like first, and then we'll see what you guys say and see if we want to adjust it a little bit. Okay, nitrous system's in. Go and stick the bottle in there. All right, close that. Do we want to put like one of the wings or something on there? I feel like that might look decent. That one doesn't look bad. We do have the really tall one over here too. Maybe we can use this one. This one's been on the shelf for a while, I think. Shove this on there real quick. What's it look like? No, it don't look bad. I think we might strap this one on there. There we go. So I kind of wish the game had a vehicle scale, one you could drive up on to see like how much your vehicle weighs, because I'd be curious. So I need to go get rotors for the back, one more, or actually two more packs of bolts, get those front headlights in. Still debating on the fenders. I mean, obviously, if the fender's off, it saves weight. I would argue the same for the back, but I feel like we need a trunk lid on there. But yeah, this is kind of a cool like project car here. All right, so we're back home. I'm just going to cut out a lot of just going to town. It's kind of pointless. Let's put these headlights in real quick. We'll bolt those down. That looks mean. And yoink. There we go. Oh, she looks good. Holy man. All right, I think the last thing I need to do, I'm going to make sure these front bolts or the front headlights are bolted down real quick. So yeah, we can add other parts to this, but I kind of like this stripped down look, at least here initially. I think it's pretty unique, so let's do that. So yeah, we've done it. I mean, we just gotta hope that it cranks. We'll put a little gas into it, but I mean, I think it'll work. Which, guess what? I don't have any gas in my gas can, so I have no way of gassing this bad boy up to see if it works. Should have known that was going to happen. All right. Well, I guess we're going to have to go another day before we drive this. I'll head to the station in the morning, get us some gas, and then we're going to go for a spin. All right, it's the next day. We have the gas. So we got what we need here. All right, let's fill this bad boy up. Was that meter always there on the gas? I feel like that was just recently added. All right, so we'll just go ahead and use the whole thing here. Okay, there we go. Screw that on there and close that real quick. ECU settings. Okay, traction control is disabled. ABS intensity. I'm gonna leave the power alone. We'll leave the PSI on the turbo wastegate alone. We might do some tuning beyond this, but let's just make sure it cranks. I like the way this looks. This is all like race car feeling now. I'm really just missing the roll cage. Look at that. The deleted seats you can see in the trunk area now. That's so cool. All right. She crank? Oh, she cranks. She's loud. I got the race exhaust in here. I'm ready. Okay, downshift it. Uh-oh. It's normally not a good sign when it doesn't. Why were we not moving? Am I still on something? Hold on. Oh, look what fell out the bottom of the car. Guess that wasn't connected right. Okay, let's try this again. I think I got everything hooked up right. Okay, there's no lights on, which is nice. Oh, yeah. She's reversing. All right, so that works. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I can't put a bed in here right now. I mean, this is not a Leo car. Leo, you're going to have to stay home. This is Daddy's off-roading race car. Here we go. Oh, dude. Okay, so no traction control, but it doesn't feel like it's like ripping to the left and to the right when I'm in like full gas here. Of course, we can put more power in it, but man, it feels actually lightweight and good. Like, my goodness, I like this. I like this build a lot. We have pretty much, I think, all good bolts on here. It looks really nice compared to what it looked like a couple days ago in game. Dude, I like this. And of course, you got the rally suspension on there, so you could definitely go ripping through the off-road sections, as long as it doesn't give you too much anxiety. But yeah, this feels awesome. So I guess I should also pose the question, now that we've done this, I mean, do we work on the other car? You know, a part of me wanted to do maybe a hard mode series where we start from scratch and have to really grind things out. Not 100% sure yet, but honestly, I just love the progress we made here, and I like the whole fact that we have another car to put together. And yeah, it's lightweight, mean looking. The only thing I might change, maybe put some spacers on it. But even like the missing grill pieces, like it just looks cool like this.